Welcome and thank you so very much for checking out my review of 1917, the latest film directed by Sam Mendes and starring George MacKay and Dean Charles Chapman. And we follow two young British soldiers in World War I who are tasked with an impossible mission. They must deliver a message deep in enemy territory that will stop 1,600 men and one of the soldiers' brothers from walking straight into a deadly trap. Now, I've been hearing about this film for months, and unfortunately I couldn't watch it in 2019 because I'm not from America, which sucks. I really wanted to watch a 2019 movie in 2019 because after watching it tonight, this would absolutely have made it into my top 10. It would probably even be my number 2. 1917 is a war epic like no other. It's directed beautifully but brutally. It's shot immaculately by Master Roger Deakins. The acting is superb. The production design is fantastic. The scoring is haunting. It sticks with you. It's one of my favorites of the year. I can sing this movie's praises just like everyone else till the day I die. There's a constant sense of tension and urgency that is relentless and doesn't let you go. This is a film that had me sweating. It had me crying. It had me physically shaking and shivering throughout. So many moments of this film are so masterfully done from a storytelling point of view, but also from a tension point of view, from dramatic point of view. There are even moments of this film that are so viscerally brutal that I would even say it feels like a horror film because the camera doesn't stop, because the camera doesn't cut. And yes, there are cuts, but they are very well hidden. You really have to be looking for them. Apart from that, there is like one actually visible cut in the entire film. And because of all that, you feel like you're in there with these soldiers. You feel like you're the third person that is walking with them on this journey. And you really get to know them and you really get to feel for them. Not only as soldiers who are on a mission and they are committed to it, but human beings. That's what you see. That's what Sam Mendes wants you to see. And he takes you on this harrowing odyssey with these two. Again, it's as beautiful as it is brutal. Sometimes you want to look away, but you can't look away. This is a very, very special film. This is a film that I would actually say we're lucky that we get to see it. That's the highest praise I will ever give a movie. And the film very wisely has moments where you are allowed to release a little bit of the tension. Again, because you feel like you're the third party in this two-man crusade, the more intimate moments between these two make you feel, again, like you're a part of it and you get to know them a little bit better. And there are jokes they throw around with each other. There are intimate moments that you feel a little bit relaxed. And because you're on the outside looking in, you're able to laugh it off for a bit. But Sam Mendes has this ability throughout the film of just grabbing on back to you and making you all tense once more. Let's talk about the cinematography. My God, some of the shots in this film are impossible for me to mentally conceive how they pulled it off as smoothly as they pulled it off. This is one of the best looking movies I have ever seen in my entire life. There's like a shot, and you've seen a little bit of this shot in the trailer. I'm not going to spoil the context or anything. There's a shot where George MacKay is like running, and you have these soldiers running this way, but he's running like this way, and the camera is in front of him, and then he goes back down to the trenches, and the camera goes with him. And it's the smoothest shit you'll ever see. My fucking God. It must have been like World War I shooting this film. The camera crew, I praise you, I adore you. You are the best camera crew ever. This is as great a movie as they come. I do have one small issue. There's a character decision made in this film that I didn't think made sense. It was off-putting, but it did lead the movie into a more interesting direction. It did feed into the story, but I just don't think that decision made sense from the character's point of view. This is a type of movie that gives you fear, it gives you hope. It's one of the most ambitious and passionate projects I remember laying my eyes upon. It's thrilling, it's audacious, it doesn't let you go, it will stick with you after you watch it for the longest time. I'm giving 1917 an A. Now guys, what did you think of 1917? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know did it make your top 10 of 2019, and what is your favorite war movie? Thank you so much for watching. You are the best. Stay tuned for my reviews for The Gentleman and Bad Boys for Life next week, and many others I will bring on to you. Thank you so much once more. You guys are the best. So until the next video, don't forget to stay beautiful, stay geeky, and subscribe and like, because it really helps me out. But most importantly, above everything else, forever and always, love each other and love the movies.